is I, Cooking99, and today we'll be talking about a very special type of raptor species. I bet a lot of people do recognize this from around the eastern United States. Today is all about the red-shouldered hawk. I'll welcome you back to Reptile Planet. Alright, the red-shouldered hawk. Now this is the kind of smaller raptor species. They don't get quite as big as like the bald eagles, golden eagles, ospreys, or the other raptor species that inhabit the US. Now they do inhabit the eastern United States, up and down the Atlantic coast, as well as southern Canada, Delaware, California. Now, that kind of areas inhabiting mainly deciduous, mixed deciduous forests, conifer forests, and as well as swamps. Now, I've seen these birds in person. They're not really too big, but they're a good sized bird. Their size do range around 16 to 24 inches long, so nearly almost kind of like a 1-2 foot long range from head to tail. But their wingspan does extend to around 36 to 42 inches long. That's kind of like a big wingspan. Yeah, so the way they identify these birds, do have a brown colored head along with dark brown back, as well as a reddish belly that has dark brown streaks alongside it. Now, the way they get their name, red-shouldered hawk, they do have kind of like they have a reddish coloration along the top of the secondary wing coverts. So basically, like on the shoulder area, similar to my shoulder, and this is the bird's wing, like around up to the shoulder. This has a reddish color to it, hence their name, red-shouldered hawk. Now, they do have other colors that apply with their physical characteristics. They do have a dark brown tail that has white banding. So in other words, these are the main features to identify these birds. But the reddish color on the shoulder is the best way to identify them, hence their name. Now, like I said, these are raptor species, so they are predatory. They have a hooked beak that is made for tearing into flesh of their prey, which is mainly small mammals such as rabbits and squirrels, but they will also eat other animals such as toads, frogs, snakes, lizards, small insects, although smaller birds. So they are a predatory species with a wide range in their diet. So yeah, their talons are made to grip their prey when they do catch it, and also to hold it down. That way they won't be able to drop it, or the prey won't be able to escape. And they use a hook beak to tear into the flesh, and that way it makes it easier for it to eat. Yeah, kind of a scary thing coming from a smaller bird. But as well as a breeding season, I have managed to see the nest. They do nest in trees. Both parents do take part in looking after the eggs, both males and females. But as you know, for their size, females do get larger than the males. So that's kind of a little differentiation. The females are bigger than the males. That's what we call sexual dimorphism. Is where you get able to tell the males from the females, like which one's bigger, which color pattern that they have, and make sure you can identify each gender. Now, when it comes to that, their breeding season does take place around between April to July. And females will lay up to around 3 eggs, and like I said, both parents will take part in looking at the eggs until they hatch. And this is kind of like a good warning for any bird species that you do not want to go near their nests, because they can. A lot of birds can be territorial, as well as protect their nest from potential predators. So we have one always on the lookout, make sure they get food, and the other one's looking after the nest until the mate comes back. So yep. I did have the opportunity to witness the nesting behavior of these birds back in my time in college. It was really interesting to see both parents partake in looking after the nest, make sure the eggs are well protected. The ones are looking to go for food, the other one stays behind to look after the nest. It's kind of like it's really an interesting sight to see. It's very cool too. So yep, normally when they're not nesting, they basically try to get away from you. They'll fly away like at certain points, and they'll just come right back to the same spot that they were. But like I said, they will try to get away from you. If they're nesting season, do not mess with them, because if you try to disturb their nest, they're gonna make you regret it. You do not want that bigger talons going into like your face, them pecking at you, and like scratching at you. It's going to hurt. It is going to hurt. All right, the red-shouldered hawk, very iconic bird, very well known, especially for ornithologists who want to study these birds. They see their nests, see their behaviors. They're very interesting, I can say, and they're very cool when you get to see them up close. Alright, so that is it for today, the red-shouldered hawk. If you enjoyed this video, please like the button. If you have any questions, post it down in the comments. Don't forget, subscribe for more content. Subscribe, and check out my social media. I'll post them down in the description down below. And I will see you guys next time. See ya.